Good morning, everyone. Welcome to our Module 6 session. We have here our lesson title, Applying Guess and Check and Working Backward Strategies in Problem Solving. And we also have our learning objectives. At the end of this session, you should be able to understand guess and check and working backward strategies in problem solving. And also, you're going to apply guess and check and working backward strategies in problem solving. So we will have our different examples later on. Alright, so we have here our content notes. We have here, when we say guess and check, let's read this one. It is a problem-solving strategy that can be used to solve mathematical problems by guessing the answer and then checking that the guess fits the conditions of the problem. Make a guess and check to see if it satisfies the demands of the problem. If it doesn't, alter the guess appropriately and check again until a solution has been found. So in other words, when we say guess and check, this strategy means making a reasonable guess, testing it, and adjusting until you find the correct answer. It's like trial and error, but with logic. Okay? So when we say working backward, there are problems that give the end results of the situation and ask about the initial conditions or something that occurred earlier. One way to solve this type of problem is to work backward from a known result to find a fact at the beginning. Furthermore, this is the strategy that contains a series of actions that are better understood and clarified by working backward from the end of the desired action sequence. The inverse of each of the operations is used along the way. So in other words, when we say working backward, this strategy means starting from the end of the problem and reversing the steps to reach the beginning. So you are working backward and then going to the starting point, something like that. Let's have here our example in guess and check. Let's read this one. In Miss Brown's class, there are 24 students. There are 6 more girls than boys. How many boys and girls are there? So we need to guess based on the given clue kung pila ka boys and pila ka girls ang atoang students nga na-classified. So let's start with clue number 1. We have total number of students, 24. That's first clue. The second clue here, there are 6 more girls than boys. So girls, mas labaw ug unom. So that's our given clue. So let's guess using guess and check kung pila ka boys, pila ka girls. So let's start with boys and girls. Let's say our first guess is 12 and 12. It's just a guess. We have 12 plus 12, that's 24, correct? Is 12 girls here mas labaw bag unom ang babae kaysa lalaki comparing here? No, it's because they have the same number, so it's not the correct guess. Another guess, let's say we have 6 and 18. 6 plus 18, that's 24, correct? Mas labaw ba ang babae o unom compare sa boys? Let's have 18 minus 6, that's 12. And ang kailangan na to is 6 man. So, dili siya ang correct answer. Okay? So, another guess, let's say 9 and 15. It's just a guess. 9 plus 15, that's 24. 15 minus 9, that's 6. So it fits with the first condition. It fits with the second condition. So this is our final answer. Again, you need to fit the given clue. If it fits, and then that's the correct answer. So therefore, there are 9 boys and 15 girls. So again, it fits with the first and the second condition, so that would be our final answer. There's no other answer other than 9 and 15. Let's also have here example number 2. Let's have working backward example. Let's read this one. 4 students in the class weighed themselves. Carter is 15 kilograms lighter than Adrian. Gary is twice as heavy as Carter. And Jeremy was 7 kilograms heavier than Gary. If Jeremy weighed 71 kilograms, what was Adrian's weight? So again, we're going to work this one backward. So from our definition earlier, when we say working backward, the strategy means starting from the end of the problem and reversing the steps to reach the beginning. So mag-start ta sa pinaka-last na statement, pasaka. Okay? Para mag-start ta working paatras kumbaga. Okay, let's read here. What was Adrian's weight? So, Adrian, question mark. Next. Again, basahin na to by statement pasaka. If Jeremy weighed 71 kilograms. So, Jeremy, 71 kilograms. Jeremy was 7 kilograms heavier than Gary. So, ang timbang daw ni Jeremy na 71. What does it mean when we say heavier than Gary? So, when we say Jeremy here was 7 kilograms heavier than Gary. Sa Bisaya pa si Jeremy daw mas bugat kang Gary og 7 kilograms. So, unsay buhaton na to para makuha ang timbang ni Gary? Since mas bugat daw siya. So, manusa na to 7. So, we have 71 minus 7. That's 64 kilograms. Unsay tagayaning 64 kilograms kang Gary? Again, dapat mo fit in siya sa atong statement. Next statement here, Gary was twice as heavy as Carter. So, ang timbang ni Gary nga 64. Sa Bisaya pag Gary was twice as heavy as Carter. So, ang timbang daw ni Gary kaduhaon sa timbang ni Carter. So, unsay buhaton nato para makuha ang timbang ni Carter since kaduhaon daw ni nga ang timbang ni Gary sa timbang ni Carter. So if we're going to logically analyze the statement, Gary was twice as heavy as Carter. Kaduhaon ang timbang ni Gary sa timbang ni Carter. So we're going to divide that one into 2. So we have 64 divided by 2, that's 32 kilograms. So again, ang timbang ni Gary, kaduhaon sa timbang ni Carter nga 32. So, kaduhaon ni mong 32, 64. So, it fits the situation or the statement. So, ang 32 kilograms, ang tagiyan ni si Carter. Next statement. Carter was 15 kilograms lighter than Adrian. So, ang timbang daw ni Carter, ayan, Carter was 15 kilograms lighter than Adrian. So, sa Bisaya pa ang timbang ni Carter when we say lighter, mas gaan. So, ang timbang ni Carter, mas gaan siya kang Adrian. So, it means mas bugat si Adrian. So, say buhaton sa 15. Mas gaan si Carter, mas bugat si Adrian according to the statement. So, we have 32. Parang atong ma-fit in nga mas bugat si Adrian, mas gaan si Carter. So, buhaton para makuha ang timbang ni Adrian, ato siyang plusan og 15. So we have 32 plus 15, that's 47 kilograms. So again, it fits in the statement. Carter was 15 kilograms lighter than Adrian. So mas gaan si Carter compare kang Adrian. That's 47 kilograms. Tagyan ni si Adrian. So again, ang question, pila ang timbang ni Adrian? So we have 47 kilograms. And we're going to conclude that one. Therefore, Adrian's weight is 47 kilograms. So that concludes our working backward strategy.
Sorry, it's DJ.
go.